Hello. We're continuing on with another set in the house build series. For today's discussion, we've talked about builders and architects and picking a lot. Talked about how I got my stuff shipped here by using Balik buy-in boxes, or you might consider container ships or different ones. The next one that comes up is there's always things you're going to need to buy and purchase. So I use a lot of Amazon, and Amazon has a very, for me, well-working program of shipping certain products to the Philippines as long as you have an order of over $49. Now, some of my friends have had some troubles trying to get this set up and counted in there because they thought they could pick anything off of Amazon as long as it was $49 and it would ship here for free. That's not true. It's only certain items that ship free to the Philippines and certain items that avoid the tariffs in the Philippines. So a lot of times shirts, clothing, pieces of metal, certain things like that, they'll ship fine with no problem. The other issue that comes up that you'll find is sometimes that a product is on Amazon and there's many different stores on Amazon, individual stores. One store may not ship to the Philippines, but another one may ship the same product. It may cost you a few pennies more, but will ship to the Philippines. So you have to look at this. And what you do is you go into Amazon, you go onto the website, and you go up and you pick shipping outside of the country. And so you pick Philippines, and then you can pick shipping free, and it picks only items that qualify for the free shipping. So this way you pick it out. Now, what happens with me commonly is since it's $49, I may want one item and it's $20. Okay, fine. I'll put it into my cart and I'll leave it there. And then the next day I'll find 2 or 3 other items and I'll put them in, and they're $20 and another $20. Well, guess what? Now I'm at $60, so I'm over my $49 threshold in doing that. Now, the other thing that happens is you have to be careful, because even when you put them in there, even though it may have looked like they would come for free shipping, when you get ready to check out, one of the items may not qualify for shipping. And all of a sudden, now you're going to get hit shipping charges on everything in your order. So you have to be careful. If you find one item that's for some reason not going through with the free shipping, reject it, delete it, and pick again and find another similar item or another from another vendor, and it will come through and ship. So again, it takes a little bit of effort on your part. It's not just straight up. The other alternative that many people use here is Lazada and Shopee. These two programs are very inexpensive, but the quality is definitely lacking. Sometimes I've heard many complaints about Shopee and Lazada. I personally have not experienced the problem. One, I don't use them very much. I only use them for items that I cannot get on Amazon. If I can get it on Amazon, I'll pay a little more, I'll put it on Amazon. Oh, and the other thing is with Amazon is the shipping time. I get it here often in less than 7 days. They give 7 to 14 days, but I often get them in less than 7 days. So it's very fast. It's not quite as fast as Lazada and Shopee, which are locally here in the Philippines and shipping. But the trick to using either Shopee or Lazada is you request your items sent COD. And the delivery agent will come, and in my case, he comes to, since I'm living in an apartment in a condotel right now, I have to provide or leave money, either be ready to pay him when he receives, when he comes in, or leave money here with my hotel that it can do that and can accept that and do that. And they do a very good job at the front desk here of accommodating you and doing that. So you may find that. Now, if you're on your own in your own house, that may not be possible. So again, you have alternatives between Amazon, which is my preferred choice, but others have had difficulties in doing it because it's fairly restrictive in how you have to follow the rules, and you have to follow the rules in order to take advantage of it. But if you follow the rules, you don't pick items that are covered by tariffs or other things. For instance, if you want to buy some type of electronics, I was looking at some electronics to go on a scooter. It's not possible. I can't bring it here. Now, I can, for instance, buy it from the manufacturer, and they happen to send it here to the Philippines and cover that. So again, usually there's alternative ways of doing things. You're usually not locked out. It's just not overnight Amazon delivery like you're used to. It's a little different, and you have to accommodate a little bit differently. Anyway, with that, I just wanted to give you some other ideas and hints about things that you can do as you're trying to live a life here and enjoy life here, which I am doing the build and doing that. My wife is always asking me, am I happy here and doing that? And I can tell you that I am extremely happy here. It's nice being retired, and it's even nicer living here in the Philippines. So with that, I thank you. Like these videos, please give me a like. And if you want to send comments, comments are always welcome. I'll look for improvements and how I can make myself better. If you do subscribe, you'll be able to get next in line when the next video is coming back out again.
I don't like the clip on this thing. It's forever trying to get the darn thing to engage. Oh, look, the wall in the middle too.
Yeah, going up.
It did quite a bit.
Get myself walked up here and not in trouble.
Yeah, watch. It's going to be slippery too today.
My perch is out there still. I don't think I'll go out there again after looking at that from underneath.
Well, they got the one footing in.
Yep.
They were just pouring that the last time we were here.
Yep. And the coins are in there someplace. I put them into that footing.
I wouldn't.
I'm about there.
Morning. Now, what is he doing with the sand pile or the fill pile there?
You have to ask the foreman. I don't know. Going underneath your bottom there. I don't know.
Yes.
They're coming up on my wall over here.
Oh, shit. Now, why would they have that little canopy there? Maybe. Seems like an awful lot of work for such a small little canopy that's covering nothing, really.
I don't know unless they intend to put something there or do something there. I don't know. How are you, sir?
Good day for working. Not too hot. I think I'd rather have rain than too much heat.
Capture your technique.
You can really see that shift. See it?
The what? Shift. Oh, the bend on that one? Yeah. And that one on the far right will be even more pronounced. Well, maybe not, because it's coming out of the lintel over there, not out of the column.
Right.
Yeah. So 2 of the young ladies at the bank were asking, and I was showing the video. So sure enough, my subscribers went up by 2. So so well, thanks to Talia and Karen.
Oh, now I see the reason for the canopy. They're digging there.
They're
probably getting rained on, right?
Yeah. Digging so they can go forward with that. You know, this is going to be interesting when they get up here between these 2 sheds with that wall.
Yep.
Because it's going to divide right between here.
Yep.
Right back to the... They
might stop until this is removed.
Well, or come right up. I don't know what they'll do. Well, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, he's got a boulder there. Look at that one he's got.
And what he's going through here is only a fraction of what he's going to be going through there.
Yeah.
The size of that boulder there.
Yep.
That's got to be a couple. I don't know.
Well, that was that one that was. It's the same one that was at 2.5 tons. Been split in half. So figure it's 1.7 ton now.
I don't know.
We figured the size of it at 6 foot and 6 foot round when it was going through. Yeah. And I went on the site to see what that type of volcanic rock weighs in at, and it came in, that 6 foot one came in at 2.5 ton. Hey, you didn't ask the foreman about this. Yeah. You were going to go ask him about this.
Oh, you mean the floor?
No, right here. You were asking about the...
I know what they're doing. They're bringing it in from the road. It's sitting on the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody dumped a load here and they're having to spread it out. They got to put it somewhere. Can't leave it on the road. That was the answer. I guess I should have said something when I figured it out.
Good morning, guys. So have you all signed in and seen yourself on the YouTube yet? I'm still curious about this. Will it be a post here or not be a post here?
I don't think there's any need for a post here, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to sit on bedrock there, and
obviously that's going to be under the ground, right? So
yep.
I don't think there's going to be any weight on it because I mean there's only a few feet really.
Yeah.
Not like there where there's 20 or 30 feet of dirt behind it.
I didn't even notice the rebar coming out of there, coming this way for the fence to come up next to the sidewalk.
That's when it's going to get tricky, is when the front wall, that'll be one of the last things they do, I assume.
Let everything open until then, I would think.
Of course, I've made assumptions on this build in the past and
not been right.
Proven wrong almost every time.
Yep.
They sure don't do it the same way as North America.
Nope. So did you see the level? Did you see the level?
The level.
Level. Yep. The level.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The hose.
Yeah.
Put water in it. You raise the two ends.
Oh, okay.
From the ends there.
Is that what that is?
That's what that is.
Wow.
Put that on for the viewer, so I don't know what that is. That's.
You'd have to have a mark somewhere on it.
Well, you put up, like, if you wanted to put, to make sure I come up to the same spot here on your crossbeam ties, you can put that up across, and then you measure it until you get the water leveled at the two ends.
I keep looking at that and thinking that's, well, now hang on. If it's going to have a gradual slant, actually, it's not ridiculous.
Well, it seems to be that height.
It does. It seems higher than
what I thought.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Hello. How are you? In your way?
Sorry. Of course, I'm standing right in the way. Morning.
Hello. How are you? Very good.
So that's where all the bodies are buried, eh?
You think Hoffa's in there?
You know what I'm thinking? That is the very top of the horizontal support, okay? See how they did it here? That thing goes for about 2 feet. So, you know, you go 2 feet down. If that's the bottom of the floor, that would work in my eyes. Just that is too high, I think. I can't seem to envision it working.
That's going to go.
It's pretty high.
That's pretty high to go down here.
That's right.
Of course, I wouldn't argue. The higher,
yeah, I know,
the better you are for that view. So
got it.
Don't really argue with them.
Got it.
And as long as you're not facing the you know, not hard up against the 9 meter rule like I am.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think I am.
Are you? Okay. I don't know. I was within 6 inches in Sheena's plan. So because the first plan she had me 6 inches over. I had to revise it to take it 6 inches under.
I must be, because I mean, each floor is what, about 9.5
3 meters. 3 meters.
Okay. So 10 feet. So that would be 20 feet with my 2 floors. And then how high is that roof? Got to be 9 feet.
Well, that's 3 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters. That's your. But again, that one's starting out more than 3 meters above that curb.
Right. Right.
Like I said, I really don't care if
I think what's going to happen is that's going to, you called it right in the first, that's going to slide down to where those collars are.
Well, it can't go much further than right there.
No.
I mean, it can only come down about
That's what I'm saying. To
8, 12 inches. Yeah.
Well,
it can only come down about 8, 12 inches where it hits those stirrups.
Okay.
The way they get scaffolding set up, it's like they're going to build a box up there and pour it up there.
I think you're right. I think we're going up before we get anything filled in.
Yep.
Which is the opposite of what you said happens in India.
Yeah. Well, it's so interesting, all this footing and foundation, and like I said, putting in all that to go up and go put yours in a place, and you don't have a basement.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have almost all the same structure that I have to do to put in a basement.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I want to do, Mark, is obviously the ground will come to above those horizontals that are going out to the
Right.
retaining wall.
Right.
So let's say a foot above that, which would be about the height of that horizontal there, right?
Yep.
I want to put a little door in right there.
Like I told you, Marvin, you don't have to think in terms of like a 6-foot door.
I know.
Marvin had like a little 4-foot, like a 4-foot door that he had for storage, and he's got them in his, so yeah, it's easy to do.
I mean, it just seems like such a waste of space. There's nothing.
Yeah,
nothing
you got all this
there
open.
anyway.
You got all this open space in there.
The only thing I think I'd be a little bit leery on leaving it completely open because of snakes.
What else would come in? So that's your cat solution, huh?
That's my cat solution.
I don't know. I don't know if a cat over here could take a cobra or not. I don't know. I know Jack Russells can.
I'm not sure there would be a confrontation, but if there's a cat around, I don't think there'd be a snake around.
Yeah, maybe. I think I'm gonna walk over this way. See, since we're not gonna walk up to the back, but
we
walk
could
this way.
maybe get to the back. The way it looks, we can get all the way to the back.
Right through here. Yeah.
2 birds with 1 stone, if it works. Now, what happened to me walking in front so that if I fall, you got it on film?
I don't know. I just started over this direction, but now we're in this little narrow path. There's not much choice, is there?
I don't know how we've been coming out here all these times, and neither one of us has really had a fall. We've slipped, but
when I had my loose fitting, those slip-on shoes, that was,
you were pretty wobbly.
Yeah, they were too much. But these big clod hopping boots that I got, at least, you know, I kind of tromp around, but at least not much worry with that.
Definitely showing some progress here.
Oop, he's right in his way.
Yeah, we can get all the way down here, Mark.
He's coming in back, Ian, so, yep, be careful. Okay, you look like, do I go up or do I go down?
It's actually not that bad. You just got to be really careful about where you put your foot.
Yeah, watch the rebar.
Yep.
Don't spear yourself.
Ooh. Got a problem with the excavator.
What's that?
The cylinder's right out of the piston there.
Oh gosh, it is. Let me get up here. Got the bucket going off the front too, so.
See, that would be the problem with a Chinese excavator is where do you get parts? And how fast can you get your hands on parts?
Yeah.
When it's an essential piece of equipment like this, you can't be waiting around for weeks to get a part. Although this is Japanese, isn't it? Komatsu?
I think so.
Yeah.
But is that really, or is that just a name?
Yeah, yeah.
So in my last discussion when I was on there, I don't know if you saw in the video I was telling about, you know, the issue over here is you can buy Chinese stuff, which we get Chinese stuff all over North America, but I've discovered, and I'm sure you've discovered, apparently there's two different grades of Chinese stuff. The stuff we get in North America is the premium top grade.
That's exactly right.
And the stuff you get here is middle of the road or lower.
I still can't get over the size of this thing.
Yep.
Yikes. Yeah, it seems to be right in the way. Roll that over for me, will you, Mark?
Well,
I got a feeling that's staying right where it is.
I think it's positioned, look, it's positioned right in the center of one of those squares that they'd be forming, assuming there's another column going up here.
So if there's a cornerstone, this would be the center stone.
Yeah, it looks like we were all set to dig this one out, and then the calamity there.
It's an unusual looking, almost that rock there at the bottom, eh? See the color on it?
Oh yeah. Almost like, looks like if I was in
gold.
In Colorado, I'd say it was fool's gold.
Yep.
Because
right,
I learned,
see the rust around it.
Well, I learned when you were in Colorado that if you have gold, it actually looks silver.
Really?
Yeah, it looks grayish silver. If it looks gold, it's fool's gold. At least that's what it was in Colorado. I can't speak for anywhere else.
I think the way to tell is the magnet, isn't it? Pyrite is iron, so it would be magnetic, right? And gold isn't. Non-ferrous. Yeesh. You know, even that rock there looks like it could go any second.
So we talked about this. It was hand crank.
Yeah.
That other one was motor. Or is there a motor over here on this
I think
side?
there's probably a motor.
Motor over here.
Just for tilting the bucket.
Yeah, motor. Yeah, it's just tilting the bucket. Motor's over here. All right.
But this rock here, that's, you know, you get a little bit of movement underneath that, the thing's going to come down.
Yep.
Can't get over how thick those rebars are on the uprights.
Yes.
That's got to be close. It's every bit of an inch.
Well, they were 16 millimeter, right? I
Okay.
think that's their measurement. I think they had 8, 6, and 12.
Ah,
Or is it?
yeah, I guess it'd stay dry in here, more or less.
Yeah.
Morning. I would have thought that dumping it there would have been the way to go, not on the road. Lot less distance to spread it out.
Well, you know, the contractor that does the delivery, I delivered.
Yep.
I don't care.
Or who knows, it might have been after hours and they just dumped it.
Yeah.
It's a good
I got a
load.
feeling more like the contractor just didn't care. I dumped it, you pay me.
I'm going to get one more shot of the... Yeah, Mark, look how high that is off of street level.
Oh yeah.
You're talking
I don't know.
every bit of 10 feet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's your curb where the drain
Yep,
pipe is.
yep.
Yeah.
It's higher than that thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
As I said, when we see where the floor lands, we'll know where the
I
floor
want to
is.
see what it looks like on this side from here. I think it'll be much less. Okay, so the property line is where? Here.
Right there where the bottle is, where that Mountain Dew bottle is. That's the property line.
Oh, okay. All right, so there. And of course, the thing is right in the way. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I have an idea. I've got to check the blueprints. I think maybe I just figured it out, but I'll have to check the blueprints. I'm wondering if the carport is basically right there, right
Correct,
where the
correct.
shed is, maybe a little bit over.
Because there's a rebar coming forward, like underneath the carport.
Right, right. So, what if it is level with the road and there's a couple of steps up to the next?
I don't know your
think
design.
that's the case.
I don't know your design, so I know mine. You could actually walk up just 1 or 2 steps into the house,
Yep.
and then you go down into my house. My house is actually lower.
Oh. Yeah. Well, the way they got it set up, it's going to be up, 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 and I'm just trying to figure out how they get it up that high.
Yeah.